Hello my friends, it's a pleasure to have you guys back for another video. My name is Lady Morales, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 3 reasons why you're not manifesting what you want. And believe it or not, these are mistakes that people make all the time that they're not aware of. So I'm hoping in today's video you can identify if you're making any of these mistakes, and then you can course correct and see what kind of changes you need to make in your life so you can move on to effortless manifestation. The number one reason why you're not manifesting, and this is the common mistake that a lot of people make, especially with the self-help and manifesting niche or industry or whatever, is that they are constantly doing research. They're constantly trying to find this magical answer on what's going to get them to attract a soulmate, or what's going to get them to attract money, or the whatever goal outcome they're trying to manifest. And though it is great and it's important that you guys get some suggestions and inspiration and see what works for others, at the end of the day, you have the answers and you actually know more than you think. And I can tell you from personal experience that I didn't get to see results and I didn't get to become very successful in my own manifestation journeys until I actually looked from within and I meditated on the answers and I answered my own questions is pretty much what I'm trying to say. And I know that that's a big irony, given that I do have a channel that's dedicated and inspired a lot from the law of attraction and manifestation, but I do want you guys to understand that you guys have the answers and you know more than you think. So yes, it's important that you get inspiration and suggestions from other people, but at the end of the day, you only know what works for you, and you can only speak from your experience, and you can only understand your own experience and what you need. So by letting go of the research, by just trusting yourself, and even though it may be vulnerable, you will begin to see that a lot of the answers and breakthroughs do come from yourself. I can promise you that. The breakthrough answer is actually already within yourself. The second reason why, or the second top mistake that people make when it comes to manifesting and why they don't get the results that they want, is because of this resistance when it comes to moving forward into the direction that is the ideal version of yourself. Of course, at first you may feel good and you're inspired and you have all these like amazing goals, amazing plans, your vision board's ready to go, your ideal vision's ready to go, but then you're probably good for a little bit, but then you start noticing that the old self, the old patterns, the old resistance, and negative energies and negative thoughts start to come up. And so we automatically, for some reason, think that we're failing, or that we're doing it wrong, or that we need to go back to researching, or we need to check in and see if we're doing it right. There is no right or wrong way. The only right way is the way that works for you. But I want you guys to understand that the resistance that comes is normal. It's part of the process and it's needed so you can filter it out and let it go into the universe. By you constantly trying to change this resistance and thoughts and feeling guilty of having these resistance or thoughts, it's actually making it worse. Thoughts and the resistance isn't going to go away. It's, if anything, you're inviting it to stay by trying to change it. This is where I preach about getting an awesome meditation routine going and learning to observe and practice and noting those thoughts that are out of alignment, that are aligned with the old self. And by you practicing awareness and allowing this resistance to filter out, you're actually making way for the new. You're giving it that space to let it go and then creating this new space for the new to come in. The third reason why you're not manifesting what you want is point blank because you're postponing your life until this magical outcome or situation or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or materialize into your reality. You're postponing your life until that happens. You guys, the more you postpone your life and the more you give off that postponing or waiting frequency, the more of that is going to attract into your life. And so it's going to delay your manifestation, or if anything, it's going to seem almost impossible to attract that relationship. It's that manifestation. So it's important that you guys get into the habit of living your life now. And I hate to sound very dramatic. I know this sounds cliche. You've heard it so many times, but God forbid you won't live tomorrow, or tomorrow's not promised, is what I'm trying to say. Live your life now. The more that you postpone your life until this magical circumstance happens, the more of that frequency is going to manifest over and over and over. So focus on the emotions that the outcome would bring you. Passion, self-love, romance, or whatever emotion, because really it comes down to the emotion. You want the emotion. So focus on the things in your life that already bring that emotion into your reality, and go do them. And this is again, getting into the alignment and the frequency of the ideal circumstance, the ideal version of you, and of course focusing on the new on the solution and not so much the problem. So don't postpone your life, live your life now. If you guys like videos like this, and of course don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for when my next video comes out. As always, I'm wishing you guys nothing but nothing of the best, and we'll talk soon.